You would have noticed in the title that I said beyond CSR, and one reason is because I was here last year and I was talking specifically on CSR 2.0. Can I just see with the hands how many people were at the conference last year? So there were some of you. So I didn't want you to hear the same thing again. Plus you have the book now that you will read. And I feel like we need to get past the label of CSR and just get down to what does it really mean. So I'll just remind those that were here last year and introduce briefly to those that weren't my model of CSR, and that is that most companies are in one of 5 stages of maturity. The first is defensive CSR, where this is all about risk and compliance. The second is charitable CSR. This is all about philanthropy, giving to community projects. Promotional CSR, which is all about marketing and brand and reputation. Strategic CSR, which is all about the codes and standards especially that we've been hearing about a lot today. And it's about aligning the issues that we face with the strategy of the company. So for example, if you're Coca-Cola, then you make water your key CSR strategy. And all 4 of these stages are what I call CSR 1.0. These are the approaches that so far have failed to solve the big problems that we face in the world today, whether it's climate change or the growing gap between rich and poor, the inequality, corruption, the loss of biological species. All of these problems are getting worse, not better, even though we've had more of this kind of CSR in the last 20 years than ever before. So something is not working, and that's why I call for a transformative approach, which I call CSR 2.0, and that's what the Age of Responsibility, the book that you've very generously been given, is all about. But I want us to step back and just say, this is not about specific practices only of companies. What if we step back and say, this is about whether your business or your organization will survive and thrive in the future. And I call it future fitness. And it's fitness in 2 ways. One is, will your organization fit like a puzzle into the future? Or will it be out of joint? And the second is, will your company or your business, your organization be fit in the way of being agile, being ready to tackle the problems that it might face? So how would we test whether a business is fit for the future? There are 5 tests that I use. Is your business safe, shared, smart, sustainable, and satisfying? 5 S's. And let's go through these and see what we mean and illustrate them with some case studies.